We are here on what is a very tiresome Monday. I don't know if you can see by the look in my eye, I'm really not feeling today. And I've got more coffee brewing, so hit like the bell, the stuff with the things. Okay, so today we're looking at the standard form of quadratics. Okay, and a lot of it's very similar to vertex, and then we got some different things. And you'll see later, it actually takes more steps to find the axis of symmetry and the vertex than it did the other stuff. So I may only have y'all find the 5 points to graph like we have at the bottom of our homework, dear God, no, of our notes today. All right, so here's the deal, pickles. All right, instead of A, H, and K, we have A, B, and C. All right, and A is the number that's in front of x squared. Okay, B is the number that's in front of x, and C is just the number without anything. It's just like C is really just the third wheel. Okay, it's just getting drug along. Somebody's parent asked them to go to chaperone or something. I don't know. All right, so it's really funny when my coffee maker is like doing its last little thing. It sounds like it's boiling people. All right, so find the axis of symmetry and the vertex of this. All right, so the easiest way I thought to come up with this was step 1, step 2, step 3. Okay, so you know it's kind of like the dances, the songs that have the dance in them that tell you how to do the dance. So Caucasian people know how to do them. Yeah, that's. Thank you for those that laughed. All right, so what is our A right here? What is the number in front of the x squared? 1. Very good. What is our B? What's this number in front of x? -2. And then what's our third wheel? 1. Okay. Yeah. C is just kind of like I said, it's just kind of now the notes are up here on the thing for you to get to fill out so you know what's going on. So you don't not taking invisible notes. All right. So now we need to fill this in. Okay. So there's a reason why, okay, I could actually step you through how to come up with all this stuff. Just trust me, this is the formula. Okay, don't. It's not very deep. Okay, it's like the thoughts of most teenagers. We just do stuff. We don't worry about the consequences. Okay, so we plug this in. So -2 goes here, and then 1 goes here. All right. So we have a negative times negative, which is +2, over 2 times 1, which is 2. We end up getting 1. Now, if you would like biscuits, oh, I do like biscuits. If you would like to, there is a way to do that on the calculator. Okay. And you have to hit this little, where is it? Fat finger. Oh, there it is. N over D. And that tells us, numerator or denominator. Negative parenthesis, -2, and then scroll down and 2 times 1. All right. So now my calculator looks like the problem that I have. And you hit enter and you get 1. Okay. That way, I know some of y'all are like, I don't like fractions. Awesome. Let's do it in the calculator. Let the calculator help us out. Okay. And don't tell me that the calculator gave you the wrong number. The calculator gave me the wrong answers. Well, spoons make me fat too. Okay. Thank you. I got a Snicker from somebody and not a candy bar. All right. So this is our axis of symmetry. Okay. What did we learn about the X, about our axis of symmetry? What also is it a part of? vertex. Yes, it is. It's part of the vertex. Okay. See, we get our answer. See, step 2 goes right there. All right. Now, okay, now we have to find the y value because we don't have that easy thing of like, hey, it's just those numbers right here. We don't have to worry about anything else. All right, so we're actually, and dadgummit if I didn't mess this up already. This is supposed to have a 2 written in there. Just can't have nothing. All right, so we're going to put in a 1 everywhere we see this. Now, see if I can actually try to make it better. This is actually what it's supposed to look like. And then we're putting in a 1 and a 1. All right. So, all right. To find the y value of the vertex, we use the x that we just found. Yep. See, we actually use the answer from step 2 to go here and in here. All right. So we do the same thing. Parenthesis 1 squared minus 2 times 1 plus 1. All right. Again, our calculator looks like the same thing. We hit enter. We get 0. Now we have our axis of symmetry in the vertex. Oh my gosh, can I not quit hiccuping? All right. This is why I said this takes a little bit longer than the other stuff. Okay, we actually have more mathematical, algebraic, plugging in, chugging out type stuff. Okay. So, and I'm sorry I forgot to write the 2 right here in front of the parenthesis. That's my bad. Or type it, whatever. We got it now. All right, so that's the first one. Now, shall we know everything we need to know by the first example? No. Okay, so that's why we should have some more. Aha! Now we have another example. Example B. All right, so for example B, what is our A value? What is in front of x squared? -1. Okay, what is our B value? 6. And our C value? -3. Very good. All right, so now, just like we had on our last test where I gave you points for saying the A, H, and K, you're probably going to have points for the A, B, and C. Okay. All right. Now we plug this stuff in. So this 6, comes here, and this -1 comes here. Now, again, dun, 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 dun. All right. So we plug it in, and we hit enter, and we get 3. Now, even if we didn't do that, we would end up having -6 over -2, which ends up being 3. So, bam. All right, so this 3 not only, well, I should do a different color. I should do the blue like I did. All right, so we get 3. It goes here. Now, where else do we need to plug in this 3? Yeah, in the parentheses of step 3, right? We're replacing the x with 3. And if you look at the problem, because this one's actually typed out right, because apparently I had my life together on this one. It looks just like our original problem up here. Okay, here's our original problem. Except where the x's are, I have parentheses because I'm substituting in. Okay, so that's not the, okay. So I'm putting in the 3, All right, so now the negative is on the outside of the parentheses. Yes, it does matter if it's on the outside of the parentheses or the inside. Okay, it matters. All right, now this is why I had y'all do a calculator today. So if you plug it in, you're going to end up getting 6. Whoops, that's a bad 6. It's a good 6. All right. So that's kind of how that is working out for this. Yeah, it's a little bit different than the other stuff, and I'm trying to rethink how to, because on the old test it does vertex, standard, and then the next thing we go to actually has the vertex form again. So I may end up making the test where all the vertex stuff is on one side and all the standard stuff is on the other. Wouldn't that make sense? Yeah. That way nobody gets confused. Okay, good. All right, y'all with me? Look, I know I'm struggling. Y'all with me too? All right. Yeah, I'm not on the struggle bus. I'm being dragged along on the bottom of it. All right. Very similar to what we had before. When our A for our max and min, where A is positive. All right. A is positive, the min is the vertex, and max is infinity. All right, so let's look at this stuff. So for this one, this is our example A. Our A was positive, right? Yeah, we had a positive one. Okay. The rocks in the head go rattle, rattle, rattle. All right, so our max is going to be infinity. All right. For this one, our min's going to be negative infinity because our A is negative. Okay. Now, we're missing these two blanks. Okay. What was the vertex for the first problem we did for example A? 1, 0. So that's what we're going to write down right here. 1, 0. And then the next one that we did, its vertex was 3, 6. So it goes here. All right. And I hadn't decided, again, I don't think I want to put that stuff. I mean, I could put it all in there together, but I hadn't decided yet. I hadn't really thought about y'all's test stuff or any math stuff since like 2:30 on Friday. Have y'all? Did anybody else think about math over the weekend? Especially not this stuff, right? Yeah, good job. That's what you're supposed to do. All right. Now, this is super similar. Again, this is one of these things that I'm thinking about may or may do. If you, the hardest part of standard format or standard form is finding the axis, symmetry, and the vertex. There's so much math going on that by the time you get to this stuff, you're like, oh my gosh. Okay, so let's do this. All right, our x value, this is kind of like our h we had last week. It goes here, and this goes here. All right. Now, up on the top, it goes like a number line. So this would be like -1, 0, -3, -4. All right. Now, it says with an A value of 2. Okay. And if y'all had one like this for standard form, this is what I would ask. Okay. I'm pretty sure after doing all this stuff for what we did on Friday with the vertex, I don't think that we actually need to repeat it. But, all right, our A is 2. So what is 1 times 2? 2. Okay. Now we have to add that 2 to this 4 right here. So what is 2 plus 4? 6. Okay. Now I took Blas, that was your suggestion to take this and leave a blank instead of us having to rewrite it. So did that. All right. Now this for 3a is 3 times 2, which is 6. Very good. Yes, it is 6. This one goes here. All right. So what is 6 plus 6? 12. And that's it. Yes. Which two? All right. I got the 2 value from where it said the a value of 2. That's why it went. Are you asking about this one or this or over here with the brown? Both you guess. All right. So it's like what we had for Friday with our vertex form where we would say 1a and 3a, except it just tells us our a value is 2. We didn't have to find it out of an equation. Okay. That's why I'm thinking, look, I'm showing it to you. Hadn't really decided yet if I'm going to put it on the test part. Okay. If y'all can do the vertex one, that would be fine by me and not have to like make you do the same thing over and over. Okay. And that's our lesson. Short, sweet, to the point. And I forgot to do practice. So, oh well. Well, good stuff. Good things. Roll Tide.